First of all, before we look at the pictures, I want to thank the people who moved away and turned around and mailed their pictures back to me so we could put it up on the wall. Okay, we'll start at the top. The cute little guy on the top left is Jax. He belongs to Tim and Kay Walter, the little cutie. And this little guy here is Gizmo. Everybody calls him Gizzy. That is my niece's dog, Kimba. It's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. This is Scamp. Scamp has only 3 legs. And I don't know if you've seen him around, but sometimes his owners will carry him on the walks because he'd get tired. And of course, this is Bernie. Another picture that got mailed in to me. And that grouchy little guy up there is Tucker. And he really is really sweet, but he looks like a grouchy old man. This is Bo. This is one of the first portraits Don did. And he belongs to Miriam Hart. That guy up there is our dog. His name was Jake, and he passed away about 3 years ago. He was a little sweetie. And this little girl down here is Misty, and she belongs to Tim and Kay Walter. This is our current dog, Sabrina, and she's going to be 8 years old. The 2 Shelties up there, one is our Sheltie on the left, Sabrina. The one on the right is Don's niece's dog, Mariah. And we accidentally found out that after we got them, Mariah's mother and Sabrina's mother are sisters. So that's why Don typed in cousin. This is the other family I wanted to thank. Claudia Wagner's family brought this picture in for us to show. This was Claudia Wagner's dog, Belle. Don was trying to take a picture of all 3 of them because they were good pals. And every time he got them to pose, these 2 would start wrestling and they wouldn't stay still. So he took 3 individual pictures and then put it together and called it Buddies. This is Mr. Bentley, one of our neighbors. He's gone now, but she's got a new dog that took his place. Oh, there's Joey up there. Joey is the one that was mailed to me also. This is Boston. Boston was Tom and Desiree's Bear's first dog before they got Scamp. And the horse up there is Desiree's horse, and she keeps them boarded up in its stables in Marana. This little sweetie, her name is Candy, and her owners are Mike and Nancy Clutter. And the last one here is Molly, and Tim, her owner, brought that in so we could hang that one up too. Don just loved dogs, and every time he saw a dog he didn't have a picture of, he'd stop and ask the owners if he could take a picture of them. And this is how this all started. Made a lot of friends. In fact, in the last year and a half, when the houses sold a lot around here and a lot of new families moved in with their dogs, he saw so many dogs he wanted to take pictures of, but he was too tired and too sick to do anything about it. In fact, after he died, I told my family a perfect bumper sticker for him would have been, "So many dogs, so little time." Santa Vera Mission, which is south of town, is a popular tourist place. And Don had made up his mind that when he took a picture of that, he didn't want anyone in the picture. And we spent almost 3 hours there one afternoon waiting for somebody to go in the door or come out the door. And every time he got ready to snap the picture, a bus would drive up or a car would drive up. And I finally said, let's go home. And he says, no, we're going to be patient and we're going to wait. And the right time came, nobody was there, and he shot it. So there's no one in that picture other than the mission. Hi.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. This flag picture has a story too. Belonged to a photo club downtown in Tucson, and they had a contest to take a picture of the American flag. He came home and told me, you know what everybody's going to do? They're going to run to the local post office, or they're going to run down to the ARCO station and take a picture of a flag on a pole. I'm not going to do that. He got our flag, spread it out on his desk, came up here and talked to the chorale group and asked them if they had any music sheets for the national anthem. Got a copy of it and put it together, and he won first place. That last one there is Sombrero Peak, which we all know and recognize. And that's another one that people had problems with, because anywhere you stand in Sunflower, you caught part of somebody's roof in the picture. He drove around in his cart until he found a spot that he could take that picture, and it was down in the wash behind the center. And he looked right up at Sombrero Peak and took that picture. I think we covered them all. Yeah, we covered them all. Yeah.